Happy Tuesday everybody, and hope everyone's having a great day so far. So in this video, let's go over the latest news surrounding a fourth stimulus check and a $200 increase in your Social Security benefits. By the way everybody, if you believe that the Social Security benefits must be increased by $200 a month, then let's get this video to 1,000 likes. I personally believe that our politicians in Congress must do a better job in helping out the American people. The great American people still need help, and they need help now. And if you guys agree with my message, then let's get this video to 1,000 likes. And before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends and family. Because remember folks, the whole goal of this channel is to provide you with the most up-to-date and reliable stimulus check news. I want to see every member of my community receive more stimulus payments. Way too many people are suffering. Now everybody, Joe Biden is set to outline the American Family's Plan in his speech to Congress this Thursday. Now everybody, we finally have some great news in regards to more stimulus payments and the $200 increase for all of you guys that are on federal benefits. According to multiple sources, Joe Biden is set to outline the American Family's Plan in his speech to Congress very soon. That's according to what White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said. Now the American Family's Plan is expected to focus on policies including things like paid family leave, childcare, as well as free community college. In addition everybody, the Biden administration is reportedly teeing up another massive economic spending package that will help millions of families across the country. Now Joe Biden did already release the American Jobs Plan, which is a $2.25 trillion tax and spending initiative that would make investments in the nation's roads and bridges, as well as water systems, green energy, hospitals, and elder care. Also folks, the newest measure is expected to call for roughly $1 trillion in new spending and about $500 billion in tax credits. Now this new bill would also include an extension of the expanded child tax credit all the way to 2025, and this will reject a measure from some Democratic lawmakers to make the expansion permanent. Now the $1.9 trillion relief package passed in March authorized $3,000 for every dependent ages 6 to 17 and $3,600 for every dependent under age 6. But there are multiple issues with this everybody. But folks, there's a lot of problems with this proposal. Republicans have already criticized the size and scope of Joe Biden's $2.25 trillion proposal. Multiple Republican senators slammed Biden's push to raise the corporate tax rate from 28% to 28% from 21%, and they called it a non-negotiable red line. But guys, the good news is this. Joe Biden said Monday that he's prepared to compromise ahead of a White House meeting with a bipartisan group of lawmakers. Joe Biden said in Oval Office, "As I indicated earlier, I'm prepared to compromise, prepared to see what we can do and what we can get together on. It's a big package, but there are a lot of needs." Now for all of our seniors out there, in regards to your federal benefits like Social Security and even Medicare, multiple Democratic senators are pushing Biden to include healthcare in the next American Family Plan. 17 senators specifically asked Joe Biden to lower the Medicare eligibility age, expand Medicare benefits, and allow the program to negotiate lower drug prices. Biden's plan is expected to include proposals related to education and climate change. What remains an open question is what plans the administration has to include healthcare in the package. What are your thoughts on this everybody? Should Joe Biden include healthcare in his fourth stimulus bill? Now the White House declined to say if healthcare would be part of this particular proposal. But Press Secretary Jen Psaki told reporters that expanding access to healthcare and making it more affordable remains a priority for Biden and his administration.
Of home improvement, and while you're engaged in a home improvement project, maybe you can have some conversation about the other issues that are kind of gnawing at you. And right now we got some folk who are busy trying to stir up the stuff that gnaws at us. They're trying to accentuate our differences. They're sowing the seeds of division in the American family. And we're seeing the emergence in dangerous ways, right, of the kind of robust and unembarrassed anti-Semitism and racism and bigotry. And then there are things that we've just been trying to figure out for a long time. I'm saying that America needs a big home improvement project. We need to get involved in some work together, put our people back to work, create some jobs that pay a livable wage, spur the economy coming out of this pandemic, and position the American economy to lead well into the 21st century. And so that's work that I'll be focused on in the days ahead, and know that as I do it as a United States Senator representing the great state of Georgia, I will do it led always by my values of justice, truth-telling, love. We don't talk about love in politics, but love is the most powerful force in the world. And justice is what love looks like in public. I will be led by my values. And it is these values that have caused me to stand up time and time again, first as a citizen, as a pastor, against the things that would divide us and then destroy us. But now that I'm in the Senate, one of my early actions was to join the Senate bipartisan task force for combating anti-Semitism. And we recently sent a bipartisan letter urging President Biden to nominate a qualified ambassador to monitor and combat rising anti-Semitism worldwide. And I'll be doing everything I can to make sure that this gets done. We have to stand up for one another. Martin Niemöller, the great pastor during Hitler's Third Reich, said first they came for the socialists and I didn't speak because I was not a socialist. And then they came for the trade unionists and I didn't speak because I was not a trade unionist. And then they came for the Jews and I didn't speak because I was not a Jew. And then they came for me. And there was no one left to speak. And so that's why we've got to stand up for one another. It's the reason why I was proud to be one of the co-sponsors of the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act, standing up against anti-Asian bigotry and hate crimes that took the lives of several innocent folks just a few weeks ago in our great state of Georgia. And then we've got to continue to stand up as my friends Rabbi Medwin and Reverend John Vaughn were talking about right before I came on. We've got to continue to stand up in America for the need to address the issue of criminal justice reform. We've got to pass the George Floyd Act. But I've been saying for years that police brutality is driven by a more basic problem in America, and that is mass incarceration. Since about 1980 or so, our country has invested way too much in the logic of incarceration. And as a result of that, when we could have been investing in people, we were investing in controlling people. And as a result of that, we have by far the largest carceral complex in the world. We got more people in prison than anybody in the world.
Now that is all the news in this video, everybody. If any of you guys found this video useful and helpful, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, and give this video a like. Until next time, folks, have a great day and stay safe.